Oh my goodness gracious me! Stay in it, stay in it! Short shift. Oh my word, that was horrifying. That was more horrifying!
We're in control.
Hello guys, Turbocharged 51 over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the series on Gran Turismo 7, Building the Ultimate Track Toy, Season 2, Episode 3. Guys, let's get straight into this one. Oh my word, I'm excited because again, the Honda fanboys in Season 1 were very, very present. And today we're doing a Honda again, but it's a Modern Boy McGee. Yes, a Modern Boy McGee. And I'm very excited for this one because this, for me, even though this car gets memed on a lot, that it's riced out from factory, I tend to just disagree. I think this car looks amazing. But it's not the one that we're going to be driving. The one we're going to be driving, it looks like a little oldish, and I actually want to show you guys like in the manufacturer car in Season 1, one of the fastest cars in Season 1. This car's got a higher performance rating and more horsepower, but we kept a theme going here because for anybody who knows Hondas is a fan of spoon racing. Now don't think dirty, don't you think dirty, don't. Spoon sports or spoon racing, however you know them, are iconic for modifying Hondas for the track. That is what they were iconically classified for. And I just had to take a little bit of vintage oomph and put it into some and mix it with some modern oomph, and this is what we got. An FK8 Civic Type R with 556 horsepower that only weighs 68 kilograms over a ton. And you guys are probably wondering, but Turbo, where's the big wang? Where's the wang? We want the wang. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did put the big wang on. The rear end was unstable, so we put the stock wang back. And I'm going to show you guys when we get to Tsukuba the upgrades that are on this beautiful car. But we've gone spoon themed, and we got another front wheel drive Honda. The only problem with this one is I do not know how I'm going to have any traction whatsoever. 550 horsepower on nothing but the front wheels. Nothing but the front wheels. Just think about that for a lickety-split. So before you do anything else, make sure to drop a like down below on the video. It's only going to take you a nifty 2 seconds. Go check out those links in the description down below as well. They're kind of cool, you know. But guys, here's what we got on this FK8 Honda Civic. So stage 1, 2 and 3 weight reduction has been installed. A racing crankshaft, titanium connecting rods and pistons, high lift camshaft, polished the ports, the engine has been balanced, it's been stroked up, it's been bored up, it's got a racing clutch and flywheel, it's got a high RPM turbocharger with an anti-lag system set to strong, racing intercooler, a racing air cleaner, a racing exhaust manifold, a carbon ceramic brake system with racing brake pads, a brake controller, which I tend to use now and again. The nitrous system, which obviously will not be used because we're doing time attack. Fully customizable racing transmission, fully customizable ECU, 130 points of downforce on the front, 50 on the rear, but once again, with the upgraded wing, the car for some other reason just decided it became rear-wheel drive all of a sudden, if you catch my drift. Racing soft slicks, fully customizable suspension, and a fully customizable differential. And here is where the Honda needs to shine. Will this be our new fastest front-wheel drive car? And guys, in the comments of the previous videos, I really do appreciate it. There was a decent amount of response, and most of y'all wonderful people want me to keep the previous season's list so you can compare it to other cars as well. But remember, again, for Season 2, this car, it's not competing against Season 1 cars yet. It's competing against the M3, yes, the BMW M3, and the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. The other cars are just there for reference. Let's get straight into these 5 laps at Takuba, and let's hope that there will be grip, which I doubt there will be. But oh boy, she fast. She a fast girl. Oh, the understeer there as soon as the turbo comes in. Jeez. Oh boy, okay, yeah, this car on the Nürburgring is going to be an interesting thing to see. Slip the gear there because yeah, that's my fault. Oh my goodness gracious me, this thing spins third gear easily as soon as you start cornering, and that just creates an absolute ton of understeer. Here we go now. This car is gonna be a massive threat in a straight line. Cosmetic, baby! 55 seconds, but I know this car can be a lot faster than that. Here we go. Come on, turn, little Honda. There's so much torque out of this little engine that honestly, I can short shift to third and just put my foot down and the car will pull. Here we go. Oh wow, half a second, that's a lot. Six tenths, we're down to a 54.4. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That actually worked? Did not expect that. Oh boy, but the rear is just like, nah, I will not comply. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cross turbo. Do not know how I got the car turned in there. Jeez, man, it really pulls in third. You can really short shift like heavily. And these 3 laps have absolutely flown past as I completely missed my braking point heading into the last corner. Here we go now. Oh wow. That was nice. It doesn't work out of that corner though, but for some other reason it works out of the first corner. Oh, this last lap is going to be interesting. Okay, we're going to go slightly faster, but we need more than that. That was horrible. Come on, we can still make this time back. Oh, that was smooth. Come on, little Civic. Oh, here we go. Just don't mess up the final corner. You can get a low 54 here. A little wide, but we couldn't get it done, guys. The time is a 54.4, set on lap 4. But oh my word, I really don't have any problems with the rear, just when you yank it a bit. But I mean, guys, just quickly, I'm gonna launch it in second gear, okay? Get this. That's a nothing but spinning. I wonder if it'll do it in third gear. Okay, no, there it actually grips up, but second gear, not so much. But oh my goodness gracious me. This is Spoon-inspired Honda Civic is a fast boy McGee. A very fast boy McGee. Just like that, we've officially driven the fastest front-wheel drive car of the series so far on Tsukuba. Will it do this though on the Nürburgring? I really think it will, but it's very, very close to the top two cars above it. It's very close to the M3, and it's actually stupid close to the S2000. Although I think the front-wheel drive and the struggling of grip in that second third of the Nürburgring lap is going to give the Beamer the edge. But I don't think it's going to be by that much. Honestly, this is going to be good. But we're going to take the Honda away from home now and take it to the Beamer's backyard. Cue the Nürburgring. Welcome to the greenhouse, little modern Honda. Guys, I'm very curious to see what this car can do. Like, I'm very curious. I honestly think, besides the Integra, it's the only sub 7 minute front wheel drive car we have. And I think that car is in danger. Even though we're not comparing it to that car, we're comparing it to the M3 and the Mitsubishi, which couldn't beat the Alpha around the Nürburgring, but it beat it around Tsukuba. Guys, go check out episode 2. That was a freaking insane episode. That Mitsubishi, oh my goodness, what a car. Don't miss a single episode of this season, and if you're only seeing this video now, there's a whole 10 episodes of season 1, and this is like the 3rd episode of season 2, so you've got a lot to keep you busy. Trust me, you want to watch it. While you're down there, hit the subscribe down below, and don't forget to ding that bell to never miss a future video here, with video, short, or live stream here on TurboFox RacerZ. And without further ado, let's get straight into this Nürburgring lap. My curiosity is piqued. Oh man, I lost so much time and momentum through there. You guys saw that? No! Oh. Man, this car. Jeez Louise, man. Okay guys, this is the one. Attempt number 3. Let's get it. This is the one. And I love how I say that and just mess up the first corner completely, but there's still 21 kilometers to go. We're not going to talk about what just happened. Okay, we're not. We're just not. Down the hill, probably the most terrifying part of the whole track. No, second most terrifying. No! Why was the first 2 attempts easier and all of a sudden it's getting harder? Makes no sandwiches. Attempt number 5. Will it be this one? I really hope so. Oh, that was a good exit. Oh my word. Okay, come on, let's make it this lap. Come on, Honda. Why are you sliding? That was not fun. Oh my word, this thing is fast in a straight line. A front-wheel drive car shouldn't go like this in a straight line. Horror movie jump scare one. Oh, that was semi-stable. Semi-stable, not completely stable. Oh, but that exit though. Crappy run in corner entry, but a beautiful run on corner exit. Please don't lose it, please don't lose it. Smooth operator. Yes, I'm a smooth operator. Come on, Honda, let's go, boy. Oh, I love driving this car, man. Hey, Red Bull Tree, how's it blooming, sonny boy? That was a little bit of me eating my seat, if you catch my drift. Rev it up to the top of the hill. Let's go, Honda. Beautiful. Oh, I've got you now. You didn't want to be tamed, but I'm getting you there. Oh, 6th gear is so possible up this hill, but I'm not gonna try my luck. This car is absolutely terrifying, but in such a good way. Don't do a golf, don't do a golf. Come on, we're 2/3 there, Honda, we're 2/3 there. This is going to be a fast lap for a front-wheel drive car. Don't do an Evo, don't do an Evo. That was almost an Evo. Come on, man. Oh my goodness gracious me. Stay in it, stay in it. Short chip. Oh my word, that was horrifying. That was more horrifying! Come on. There we go. Wowza! Guys, what is underneath the bonnet of this car? I don't think it's a Honda engine anymore. It's going to 300 like it's supposed to do it! It's not! What? Oh, somebody help me! This next part is gonna be horrifying! Oh, just like I said! No, I'm backing off early. And I'm so glad I did because you guys just saw what happened there. Come on. Okay, power to the line, power to the line, power to the line. Oh, man. Whoa. Yo. How on God's great earth did I just finish that? I am knackered. I don't know, man. This thing is an absolute horror movie on wheels to drive on a track like this, but in such a good way. It was so fun doing this. 5 attempts. Let's go, Honda. Let's freaking go, man. How? How? Explain to me how. And you might all be wondering why, how, what are you asking about? Guys, look at the car below the FK8. Just quickly look and we know how fast that car was. And then look at the car above the FK8 and see how close it is. The difference between those 3 cars around this track. Again, remember how long this track is in distance. It's a 3/4 of a second. Which is nothing! This is a front-wheel drive, track-dominating, opponent-killing machine. What have we created? I am still absolutely donezo after this lap. But this rating is going to absolutely fry the 2 brain cells that I have left. And they are competing for 3rd place. I think officially they've lost out on the podium. Guys, this is probably one of the oddest racings, if not the racings. Sorry guys, it's super late at night. Apologies. This is probably one of, if not the weirdest rating that I've ever given a car in this series so far. But again, this Honda, like, absolutely blew my mind away in certain aspects, and in other aspects it underwhelmed. But let's get straight into it, and I'm actually going to keep this a bit shorter than the previous 2 episodes because I've really been going on rambles about the cars. So I'm going to try and keep it short and powerful like you guys enjoy it, but if I feel something needs to be said, I will say it. Now, the 2020 Honda Civic Type R FK8. My spoon-inspired Honda Civic. Guys, speed. Okay, now, don't get me wrong. I realized this car wasn't that much faster in a straight line than the Beamer and the Evo. But for what it is, and the fact that this car cruised up to 300 kilometers an hour as if it's built to do that, which again I reiterate, it is not, blew my mind. And the fact that it's a front-wheel drive hatchback This is actually the highest score for speed I've ever given a car, because it honestly, the speed of this Civic terrified the living hell out of me. Like again, everything about this car that's horrifying was a good type of horrifying. But for the 2020 Honda Civic FK8 Type R, speed gets a 9.5. Almost the full 10 out of 10, but it gets a 9.5 out of 10. I feel there are going to be cars that are going to exceed this feeling and this sheer amount of speed, but this thing is an absolute straight line animal as soon as the traction is there, and I can't fault it. Then next, handling. Now guys, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. The only thing that I have to say about this is this car has got so much power and so little weight that the fact that it's front wheel drive is the main thing that's stopping this car. And unlike cars in previous episodes where I've thought that, you know what, if you actually, tweak a few things, you can actually, kind of sort it out. This car's got way too much power for its weight. It just, unfortunately, it has. And the thing for me about the Civic is, yes, you're going to be able to make it a lot more stable by tweaking the suspension and going into the nitty-gritty field of things. I just don't think there's too much that you're going to get out of it in the handling category. Besides, if you can slap the big wang on the back and figure out the suspension combination with the aero to really get the rear more stable, and then more than that, just the front that just wants to go into a typical Honda spin until the tires decide to climb off of the rim. So for handling, it besides the odd twitch here and there on the rear, and the rear feeling light with the big undulation changes on the Nürburgring, it's just the front. It was just the front that was a problem. But I mean, we knew this at the start of the episode. I mentioned in the beginning of the episode that it's going to be problematic with all this power and so little weight. So handling, the Honda scores a 5 out of 10. Not the best handling, but not something that cannot be grasped if you really spend the time. Now, heading into capability, I'm going to rank this so quickly because I've already covered what I wanted to say that holds this car back at capability in the handling department. The only thing is, I don't feel there's a lot more to gain if you take this exact car without doing, if you take this exact car, forget about slapping a bigger wang on the back or anything like that. Just this car, quicker driver that knows how to tune, that's esports level. I don't see gaining that much out of it. Here is why I mentioned this car's probably got the weirdest ratings of any car I've ever rated. Because now we get to the most important factor. Guys, every single time I failed an attempt on the Nürburgring, I couldn't wait to hit the restart button because this car was just so fun. It was horrifying to drive this thing, but it was horrifying in such an exceptionally good way. It kept me on my toes, it kept me challenged, but it didn't keep the challenge in a sense of feeling tedious. It kept me excited to just try, can I go through this corner a little bit faster? Can I get on the power a little bit sooner? Can I be a little bit more aggressive on my turn-in? It kept me, not second guessing, but it kept me pushing forward, and I love that. This car is almost exactly what I want the feeling to be, no matter what car it is or what drivetrain the car has. If it gives me this feeling of I just want to keep pushing, because I don't feel there's limitations with my driving capabilities and standards, I'm gonna love it. Honda Civic Type R FK8 scores a total of 28 out of 40, which gives it an average of exactly 7 out of 10. And as the season has progressed, every car from episode 1 has gone a slight bit down, but all 3 cars have scored within the 7s. So your leaderboard for season 2 so far: in first place, is the 2003 BMW E46 M3 with a score of 7.5 out of 10. In second place is episode 2, the 1998 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 5 GSR with a score of 7.375 out of 10. And in third place is the car you're seeing on screen now, the 2020 Honda Civic Type R FK8 with a score of 7 out of 10. Guys, all three cars are so close together. The battle for the top 5 this season, I think, is going to be absolutely intense. And trust me when I tell you, you do not want to miss a single episode, because it's just going to get more crazy, more intense, and more fun. I guarantee it. I am so looking forward for the rest of the season. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Sorry if it's not the very high energetic level that I usually have in my videos, but it is literally past midnight and I am still working tomorrow, and I have had a hell of a weekend at work again, so I am tired. But in any case, content for you guys is always worth it, and I still love every second of it. Remember to drop a like down below on the video. It's only going to take you a nifty 2 seconds. Go check out the links in the description down below for the second content page, as well as my social medias. And if you have not yet subscribed and you've made it to this point of the video, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe down below, and don't forget to ding that bell to never miss a future short video or live stream here on TurboFox Racers. Gran Turismo 7 is alive, F124 is alive, and it's a good time to be a TurboNatic. Remember, your mind is to be stronger than your feelings, and I love you, TurboNatics. I'll see you guys in whatever piece of content comes next. Cheers!